Hello, hello. I don't know why my chat has disappeared. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not as loud for you as it is for me, because that is not pleasant sounds, I'll be perfectly honest. Does sound like it's going to be some very spoopy fun, though. Definitely looking forward to that. There we go. Just getting things set up. Once upon a time, I had the chat up on this page. I don't know why it's gone now. Nope, don't know. Alright, that's fine. I have to go in there and mess around with my OBS settings later. My OBS needs an update, and I keep putting it off. It's been like a month now. And I know that it'll be helpful if I update it. I just haven't had the time, because apparently I only ever open it when I'm about to stream. And it's like, well, now I don't have time if I'm about to stream. As it is, I'm streaming late today. But, I mean, at least I'm streaming. Yeah. Because I totally stream every single Wednesday, you know. Last week? Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about. Last week there wasn't a Wednesday. There wasn't a Wednesday last week. That's what happened. Yeah. Yep. That's what happened. All right. So to the dulcet town, to the wonderful and soothing sounds of screaming in our ears, let us begin. So I have a few scary, spoopy games lined up. The very first one that we're going to be playing is The Test, because it looks very interesting, and apparently it will tell me if I am a good person or a bad person. So we shall see. Now, I don't know much about this game other than what I saw on Steam. Didn't even read very many reviews, just saw that the reviews were mostly positive. With these screaming in my ears, I don't know whether it's positive or negative at the moment, but I suppose we shall see. Now, let us begin. So, a new game. Ooh, a moment of peace. Alright, so it's on the pixelated side. Pixel horror games are like the best. Not even gonna lie. Let's see. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. Okay. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. I'm always honest. Always. Yeah, totally. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. Oh, am I gonna expose myself? Is that what's gonna happen? I'm gonna out myself? Is all kinds of... okay. I mean, I'm the kind of person that even if I think it's a bad answer, if it's the answer that I would choose, I'm still gonna choose it. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Okay. We all want to be good people. Well, I mean, it's up for debate. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. That I can get behind, yeah. hoping you're able to hear the noises that are currently occurring in my ears. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so that way you can hear it. And then I'm also going to speak a little bit louder. And maybe it'll work. Suppose we'll see. All right. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? I feel like I'm being called out. Okay, I'll answer. I'll answer properly. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. You know? Okay. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply... Honest and true, as opposed to just honest or just true. This process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. Okay, I'm digging it so far. I'm digging it so far. I'm gonna take a sip of my... So I don't have... Okay, so Bold House Farms, sponsor me, please. But, like, I don't have any Bold House Farms right now because I forgot to get groceries this week. So... So I get my groceries delivered and I just... haven't had them delivered yet because it's like, oh, I'll get them, I'll do it tomorrow, and it's like, oh wait, no, I can't do it tomorrow because so yeah, I don't have any fruit juice at the moment. So I mean, Coca-Cola, sponsor me. You'll never catch me on camera saying that I prefer Pepsi. I don't know. Would getting a sponsorship from Coca-Cola, not that it would actually happen, mind, but would getting a sponsorship from Coca-Cola be like hashtag goals or hashtag sellout? I don't know. I guess it depends. I do like Coca-Cola. Honestly, they could pay me in soda and I'd be happy. Although, you know, Pepsi. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Yeah, that's me constantly. I'm always like, oh, I mean, it could be this or it could be that, because it really does depend on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water. How about Coke? I got some Coke. I got Coke. I'm gonna recycle it again. Well, I'm collecting recyclables very, very slowly. Eventually. I invite you to grab a drink of water. Sit back. Relax and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? I mean, yes. I live alone currently. Just me and my 2 cats. Cats count as people, but don't count as roommates as much as I call them my roommates. Am I okay? Am I alright with living alone forever? Yes. I would be able to live. No, maybe not in this apartment. I do like this apartment, but I could live alone forever, and I would be fine with that. Yes. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No, I like the color black more. No. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Oh, see, this is one of those, it depends. It depends on the amount of money. It depends on whose it was. So it would really depend. If it was like $5, then it's like, if it's $5 and it's my best friend, if it's $50 and it's my best friend, I'm gonna be like, dude, why are you dropping money? And make sure that my best friend gets it back. If it's somebody that I don't like, I would still probably... See, that's one of those things where I would be a goody two-shoes in this situation. Yeah, I would give the money back to them. If I knew where they were at and could easily give it back to them, I'd be like, dude, why are you throwing money around? Here you go. Now, that being said, there was a point in my life where that money would have come in handy regardless of the amount. I can't tell you how many times I found like a dollar bill on the street and was able to eat because of that. So, I'm okay now. I would give it back to them. But once upon a time, I would not have. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm also an oversharer, so I'm probably going to give out more information than even what the test is asking for. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes. There are some small circumstances in which I would not, and that's mostly if I didn't like it would depend on who the person is, and it would depend on the amount. Because if they dropped like a penny, no. I wouldn't even I don't think I'd even pick it up. So I would say yes, I would give it back to them. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Well, I wouldn't be playing this if I didn't. I did know that this was going to be, when it said test, I did know that it was going to be a series of questions, so yes. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. So, fun fact, I'm an arachnophobe mostly because I'm terrified of scorpions, which are arachnids. Fun fact, if anybody didn't know that. So, as much as I dislike spiders, I like as regular spiders, I don't like them, but I can tolerate them from a distance. I've even gotten semi-okay with capturing them and quickly throwing them outside of the door, so I'm not killing them. Scorpions, however, can all die, and I want nothing to do with them. Keep them far away from me, but yes, I am afraid of spiders, even if I'm trying to coexist in this world with spiders. Yes, I'm afraid of spiders. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? If I knew for a fact, if I could jump in and swim through lava and know that I would be unscathed and be able to climb back out again and be perfectly fine, no damage done whatsoever, abso-fucking-lutely yes, I would go and jump into molten fucking lava. That would be so fucking cool. I want to know what it feels like. Like, yeah. Yes, absolutely. I would jump into molten lava if I knew for a fact Do you consider yourself to be fat? I mean, firstly, there's nothing wrong with being fat or identifying as someone who is fat. I have fat on me, mostly because I'm not very good at exercising and I drink too much soda. I don't consider myself to be fat. A bit tubby, especially around the tummy. But no, I don't consider myself to be fat. Again, nothing wrong with those. Nothing wrong with being fat. But I do not. No, I do not consider myself fat. I consider myself out of shape. I'm unfit. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yes, I would say that. I would say that I'm rather charismatic. I rely very heavily on my personality to get me through everything. So, excuse me. Soda. Yes, I do consider myself to have lots of charisma, to be very charismatic. Do you ever wish you could be temporarily frozen? So there's a couple of different ways to take this. Frozen as in ice, because no, I'm not, as much as I prefer the cold over the heat, I'm still not a huge fan of the cold, I'll be perfectly honest. So no, I wouldn't want to be frozen in ice. Now, frozen in time, however, yes, abso-fucking-lutely. But mostly I would prefer to be able to freeze time around me so that way I can just be like, just shut the fuck up, let me think. Do you ever wish you could be temporarily frozen? Ever? Yeah, every so often, maybe. Yeah, I've thought about it. But again, it's like frozen as in like frozen in time or frozen as in frozen in ice. I'm gonna say yes a bit because, well, I mean, it's usually like the opposite. I want to freeze time around me or freeze the world around me. But I guess in a way that would also make it so that I am frozen in place as well. So I'm gonna say yes, but this is all very interesting. Do you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No. Is that why the questions were so specifically worded? Was so that way you could spell out Satan with the last letters of the sentences? No, I didn't notice that. Is he coming down? Should I have Lil Nas X come over? Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Okay, hold on. Are we talking about like the Christian devil or, because I mean there's a few of them out there. Are we talking Satan as in the Christian devil? Because no, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's over. I don't give a fuck. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Sometimes. Yes. I don't like the yes or no concept because I'm very, not wishy-washy, but I like the gray area. Yes, I'm fairly okay at hidden. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? I mean, yes, I'm wondering it. I'm not going to dive too deeply into it because I'm sure that there's going to be something that I miss. Wondering what other messages are hidden within these questions? Yes. Should I be paying attention to... I'm gonna forget what the questions are immediately. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yeah, I believe so. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No. Not even remotely, no. I mean, like, I'm going to answer these as honestly as I can because I'm choosing to answer them honestly. But no, I'm not afraid of any consequences for being dishonest in a test. Or... have my camera flipped, so it's weird when I look at it in the corner of my eye. Okay, are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Not even remotely. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? I mean, how would you know that I'm answering these moral questions dishonestly? No. Like, no. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? You mean how it went from a personality test to an interrogation? No, I'm not wondering whatsoever. I figured it was going to be. Would you consider yourself captivated? No. Not really. I mean, I keep reaching over for my Coca-Cola and fidgeting. No, I am not captivated. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Okay, see, now this is a difficult question. Because I guess it depends on how you define bravery. If we're defining bravery as pushing through even when times are difficult, having strength and courage to continue during times that are not great, in spite of fear or anxiety or misgivings or just the general unknown, then yes. Yes. Consider myself brave. That isn't to say that I don't feel anxiety and fear, as I do feel those quite often, and sometimes to the point where it stops me from doing things. But I feel that in the whole, as a total, during times most difficult, I do have courage and bravery. So I'm going to say a very hesitant yes. Because, yeah, there are some things where it's like, I don't want to do that because I don't know how it's going to turn out. And then there are other times where it's, no, I'm going to do this regardless of how it's going to work, because I know that it's going to do something for me. It's going to get me somewhere. It's going to get me out of somewhere or get me towards somewhere. Or so, yes. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? I feel like I'm going to get called out for being arrogant here. Do I view myself as someone with above average intelligence? No, I think my intelligence is roughly average. I think my emotional intelligence is higher than average. But that is mostly just because I spend a lot of time thinking about emotions. And I do a lot of research. I like to understand things, so I learn how the things work. That doesn't make me more intelligent, that just makes me more knowledgeable. So if we're rating intelligence on knowledge, then yes, above average intelligence, but mostly just above average curiosity. That being said, I am going to say yes, because I have a very high opinion of myself. Not too high, mind. Not too high. And it's earned. It's justified. It's a justified very high opinion of myself, but it is still a very high opinion of myself. And I do know that I have an intelligence that is higher than some of the average. I'm right about that average, so I'm going to say slightly above average, because there are a lot of stupid people in the world. I work in customer service, okay? Well, I guess that would make me unintelligent then, but I'm gonna say yes. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Nope, because I'm expecting you to tell me when there is one, or for it to be obvious. At the moment, they are just questions that I am answering. Have you been looking? Nope. Are you wondering which hidden messages you have missed? Nope, not really. It depends. If I say yes, are you going to tell me? Because not really. I'm going to answer honestly. No, I don't. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in this session? I mean, a little bit. I did look it up before I started playing, that this game is roughly 31 minutes long by 7 pollings on gamelength.com. So, well, I mean, that being said, I'm also slow because I'm taking my time reading and talking about each of the questions, so it's probably going to be a bit longer than that. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in the session? I mean, yeah, sure. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes, in most cases. I'm impatient about good things. I hate planning surprises and having to wait. Like, I hate birthday gifts for other people because I just have to hold on to them until the birthday arrives. What? I just want to give it to them now. So in some regards, no, I'm not a patient person. But that's more of the impulse control thing and the probably dopamine seeking. Can't be it can't be a Gray's video without me mentioning autism at least once. Or I guess in this case also mentioning ADHD. Which I'm not sure that I have yet. Or that I'm not yet sure that I have. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes. Yes. In most cases, yes. Do most humans annoy you? Yes. Hard yes. There's like maybe a dozen humans in this world that don't annoy the hickety heck out of me. That I know of, at least. I'm sure there's probably more that I haven't met. Which means that there's only half a dozen that actually don't annoy the hickety heck out of me. Do most humans annoy you? Absolutely yes. Do you prefer animals to people? Also yes. Although it does depend. Well, no, it doesn't actually depend on the animal. As long as we're not talking about spiders or scorpions, which technically insects, well, they're arachnids, not insects. But I don't know if they technically count as animalia. Do you prefer animals to people? Absolutely yes. That's why I can live alone forever, because I have my cats. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, I thank you for asking. I will not elaborate on this one. Yes, I do. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? I feel like this should be 2 separate questions, I'll be perfectly honest. Do I believe in God? Which God are we talking about? The Christian God? Because I do believe that there are a number of people who do believe that the Christian God exists, which would then lend that belief power. I believe that there are many different gods, goddesses, deities, and higher powers of different religions that people believe in and therefore put power into because of that. So yes, I believe in the existence of some form of higher power. I just don't believe that it is necessarily an omnipotent, omnisentient being that controls anything. If nothing else, it is just the universe and the powers at be, the forces of nature, and the natural static within the air around us. The atoms and clashing, and the electrons and neutrons, and all of that causing static, which causes energy, which causes power, which causes belief, which causes magic. I'm agnostic. Yeah. I just don't believe it's for me. Yeah. Do you fear death? No. I mean, that being said, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, especially not anytime soon. But no, I don't fear death. No. I've looked death in the eye and laughed. I invite them over for dinner every so often. They stop by and tell me stories of people who have gone. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? Yes, but because I'm not in a relationship with anyone, well, I'm not in a romantic relationship with anyone, but I am starting to see someone, so yes, I am attracted to this person who I am not currently in a relationship with. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Well, I'm not in a relationship with that person right now, so... But I am... Why is this the one that it's deciding to quiz me on? What? Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes, but you're making me... Yes. Are you alone? Emotionally? I mean, I'm never really alone. There's a cat right over there. I'm sure there's one over... Actually... Actually, now that I'm realizing it... I haven't heard Hades in a while. And he's usually always over here. For once, I actually am alone. Yes. Are you sure? Well, I just double-checked! Yes, I am alone. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Yeah, I would. Because there's a camera right there. And it's live streaming. Yeah, I would believe you that something, camera. Yeah, there is. Like, yeah, that's the point. I'm live streaming. I mean, I'd be more sad if you told me nobody was watching. Yes. Have you wondered who I am? No, not really. I'll be perfectly honest. Actually, now that... Let's take a moment and just take a peek-see. Because that's a pretty bomb-ass mustache going on there. But it's a really long nose. Or is he holding a book? I don't know. Have you wondered who I am? No. I don't care. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? That is an excellent question. I don't know that it would matter much. Have I had shivers? Probably. I shiver a lot, even when I'm not cold. Someone walking over my grave. Yeah. Do you feel like you're being watched? A little bit. Even if nobody's actually watching the stream itself, I am still recording, so if nothing else, I am watching myself in the future. Hi, me. Hi, Future Gray. Hope you're doing well. Hope I didn't do anything to make your life harder. Hi. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes. But that is the point. Have you considered quitting this session early? No. Not really, no. Not since the screaming stopped. I'll be honest, that was starting to bug me. I was going to have to turn the volume way down if it kept going. No, I have not considered quitting this session early. Do you drink water every day? Now I am being called out. Does tea count? It's hot water and leaves and sugar and a little bit of milk. No, I don't drink water every day. I'm dehydrated and unfit, and I don't exercise. And I'm drinking soda right now, which is a dehydrator. No. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes, that I do. Yeah. No, I do eat at least once every day, preferably twice. I try to eat 3 times a day. I try to at least get a 1 to 2 helpings of fruit and veg, because if nothing else, I will have good nutrition, even if I don't exercise or hydrate regularly, or at all. Yes, I do eat at least once a day, every day. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages this far? What? Like what? Should I be paying attention? I should probably be paying attention. I'm just having fun. Like visually, there's not much going on. Auditory, it's just looping. So I'm just making my own fun here. Should I be paying attention? Should I be looking at the first word, the last letter? No, I haven't realized that. Do you realize that you just missed another one? Rude. Yeah, no, I realized that I did just miss another one. Are you wondering what they are? A little bit. Yeah, now I am. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No, because if I went back and took a closer look, knowing that that is where the hidden messages are, I would say like 70% sure that I'd be able to find them. That's a passing grade. 71% sure. It's been a while since I've been in school, kids. No, but it doesn't bother me that I would have to find them myself. That's fine with me. Is your favorite number 7? No. It used to be when I was littler. But no, my favorite number has not been 7 in a very long time. No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? This is true. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. That being said, our impact can go much further than our own lives. So, I mean, like, we still talk about history. That's the whole point. Oranges can't be compared to apples. Do you agree? I mean, it depends on how you're trying to compare them. Are you trying to compare them as delicious fruits? Are you trying to compare them as oranges? Because an apple can't compare to an orange in an orange contest. If you are just comparing them as individual things that are different from each other but have relative similarities in the fact that they both grow on trees. No, I don't agree. I think you can compare apples and oranges. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? No. I did not. That's cool. Venus is known as the morning star. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yeah, I do agree. Everyone does deserve a second chance. That being said, A second chance doesn't necessarily mean forgiveness for the wrongdoings that you have done unless you are making up for those wrongdoings in the past. So second chances, everyone deserves a second chance, but they also need to work for that deserving. Does that make sense? Like, prove that that second chance was deserved. But everyone should be entitled to a second chance. Then prove that it was worth it. Yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Sort of. There are some things, like, for instance, I would, well, because I wouldn't put my mind to it, though. Okay, because I was going to say a crazy thing. I was like, I'll never be able to become, like, a surgeon. But if I really put my mind to it and really worked hard for it and strived, it would be hella heckin' difficult. But I suppose that if that was truly something that I wanted to do, it would be something that I'd be able to do. Maybe. I don't know. Intent, mind over matter, it is very important. The way that you view yourself and the way that you view your world is definitely the most important aspect of achieving goals or achievements. Anything. Yes. Yeah, I talked myself into it. Obedience is more important than freedom. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Absolutely not. Listen, I love to swim. I used to love to swim. I used to want to join a swim team. I never did. I was homeschooled. That's its own thing. No. I'm afraid of the ocean. Specifically dark, open bodies of water where I cannot reach the bottom and cannot see around me. So no, underwater adventures do not sound like a fun time. No. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? Are you trying to tell me something? Because, listen, I know I said I'm not currently in a relationship yet, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm available for you. No, I did not realize that. Do you wish to be loved? I don't not wish to be loved. But I'll be honest, I could take it or leave it. In what way? Because I have a few very fulfilling familial, I have relationships that are very fulfilling where it is mutual love, with my brother, my sister-in-law, my 2 nieces, with my 2 best friends, with a good portion of one of my best friend's family. I know that I am loved, or at least celebrated, well enjoyed, liked. Yes and no. I don't want to be loved at the cost of myself. I also I don't necessarily want to be hated, but I also know that my pure existence brings hatred down upon me from other people, which is also fine with me. Do I wish to be loved? Yes, but not by you. By you. But not by you. By you? By you. But not by you. I'm going to say yes. Do you have any addictions? Does caffeine, sugar, and catastrophic relationships count? Because now my brain is on the fact that I'm suddenly realizing that I only ever attract crazies, and I'm about to start dating someone. Do you have any addictions? Yes. Sugar, caffeine. I'm like caffeine especially, like that it is an actual addiction, because if I stopped consuming caffeine, I would go through withdrawals. So that is technically a chemical addiction. So yes. Also sugar. If I went without sugar, oh my gosh. That would be sad. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm addicted to caffeine and sugar. Luckily, that's as far as brief stint with, but those are the only two things that I have actually. Do you dislike the color pink? Kind of, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the color pink. It's alright. I mean, I don't. Well, Now, see, if it was yellow. Yellow is. I really. No, there's not a lot of colors that I absolutely hate. I like most colors. I mean, I'm a big rainbow person. I love all the rainbows. I was gonna say that I really hate the color orange, but I also realized that I'm wearing orange currently. I hate garishly bright orange as a primary main focus color. But that's probably that, and like puke green, or like that greenish brownish pea baby poop kind of. Not a huge fan of it. But generally I like most colors. So I'm gonna say no, I don't necessarily dislike the color pink. Does the color gray seem depressing? It's my spelling too! Grey. Does gray seem depressing? A little bit. That's kind of the point. Does the color gray seem depressing? Absolutely not. Ow! Ow! I got punished for it. No, the color gray does not seem depressing. I mean, my name is actually Gray Day. Grace in a day. But, no, I don't find it depressing. It is, the color gray is very much. Do you enjoy loud music? Most of the time. Depends the music. Depends how loud it is. Depends where I'm at. I enjoy loud music on my terms. My music at my volume. But yes, I do. Do you like to dance? Yes, but I'm not good at it. I suck at dancing, but it's so much fun. Would you consider yourself normal? Absolutely not. That would be so boring. No, not remotely. Do you love your parents? Well, I don't hate them. I don't like this question. Now I'm considering ending it sooner. This isn't fair. Hold on. You must be at least level 4 friend to unlock my tragic backstory. I'm thinking. What is love? Have you ever been lied to? Yeah. I'm glad that these two questions followed each other. Do you get angry often? No, not really. I'm not a huge fan of anger. It's rare. It's hard to get me to be angry. Like, annoyed, frustrated, stuff like that, sure, but I don't get angry often. That's funny. Hold on, I got a bot in the chat who's trying to make me buy followers. That's funny. Go away. What you doing? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on this website, bigfollows.com. No. Do you get angry often? No. Do you hold grudges? Hades! Yes, but not in an angry way. In a once burned, get the fuck out of my house kind of way. Yes. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yeah. Have you ever lied? Yeah. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? See, this is hard because, okay, my two favorite things to doodle are trees and flowers, generally lilies, occasionally, and I'm planning on getting tattoos of flowers on my arm. Like, I want to get a rose, a long-stemmed rose, and a calla lily. So those are my two favorite flowers. Calla lilies especially, but I really like the way that roses look, especially in line art, so I really want that, even though the calla lily is my actual favorite physical flower. There he is. Hi, bug. But I love trees. Do I think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No. I think they're both beautiful in different ways, but I appreciate trees more than flowers. As much as I love flowers, flowers are very pretty. I love trees more. So I'm going to say trees are more beautiful. Flowers more beautiful than trees? No. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yes. Hades, let's swap places. You can be the human, you can work, and I can be a cat and knock things over and lay in bed all day. I do that anyway. Does that sound good? Hades, do you want to swap places? You can be the human. He's just sitting there licking himself. So I'm going to take that as a no. But yeah. Ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yes, but not in a furry kind of way. Although, nothing against furries. Very interesting. Just not my kind, not my cup of tea. Yeah, absolutely. Do you believe you have psychic powers? You don't understand why this is funny to me. You don't understand why I find this funny. Hi, Hades. What's up? No, but also yes. I said I would answer honestly. Do I think that I actually have psychic powers? No, not really. I think that my ability to understand people's emotions is to the level of seeming like I'm actually empathic. I'm not. I have a large amount of empathy and am able to put myself in other people's shoes to the point where it is as though I am empathic. But I'm not actually. Do I believe I have psychic powers? No. But also yes, but because I have trained to be able to understand people, to see people read their body language, their facial, their facial expressions, their micro expressions, having a general wide understanding of situations that people are in and what they might be feeling or thinking that would lead to such and such. So yes, because I've always wanted to be a superhero. So I trained myself to be able to have some form of almost power. It's not really. I don't actually think I'm empathic. That being said, it's like I am. Just because I'm good at reading people. Not because I'm actually empathic. But I'm going to say yes. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. I have not. No. No. Do I believe that ghosts exist? Probably. Probably. Do I think that they exist necessarily the way that people view them as, like, full body apparitions or anything like that? Not necessarily, no. I think it's more of that. I won't get into it. No, I don't think I've ever seen a ghost. Do you dream often? No, actually, I don't dream very often. And when I do, it's usually this reoccurring not nightmare that just, like, it's an uncomfortable situation. Well, okay, uncomfortable is too mild of a word. It's a very distressing situation that that changes every so often. Do I dream often? No. And when I do, it's usually nightmares. Do you have nightmares often? Yes. I have nightmares more often than I dream. Yes. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? No. I thought that I did. Turns out it was just autistic meltdowns. Still, kind of technically, I guess, also counts as anxiety attacks. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, so I'm going to assume it's mostly autistic meltdowns and less anxiety attacks, even though the symptoms are very similar. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Well, should I say yes? Because, I mean, technically, but not usually because of anxiety. I'm going to say no. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Hard yes. Do you exercise often and stay active? Nope. I already said that. Nope. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? I consider myself to be slightly emotionally scarred, but I have healed from those. Do I think that I still have effects from the trauma of my past? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I think that it still wounds me like an open wound or a festering wound still? Less so, no, not so much. There are a few things that I likely haven't entirely healed completely from, but that's more of a needing the physical therapy after the wound has healed, and less about the actual needing for the wound to heal. So, do I consider myself emotionally wounded? No, I don't. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Oh, yes. A few times, very badly. Yes. Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? See, if it said, have you ever, the answer would be a hard yes. Do I currently? Do I ever? Ever kind of tells me currently, like at any time in my present, do I feel lost in life? In which case, I don't feel lost. I do feel like I'm looking for something that I don't quite know what it is. Like I'm wanting. I mean, that's like why I have so many outlets. I'm looking for the thing that I want to do, and I'm trying to get to a good point to do all of the things. Like I want to go back to school. I want to curate a collection of poetry so that way I can publish a book. I want to write enough that I can publish like a novel or a collection of short stories. I want to get better at making YouTube videos so that way I can actually post things instead of leaving them sitting in my inbox or sitting in my folders for weeks upon weeks without posting them because I'm lazy and don't want, well, no, not lazy, but because I'm avoiding doing the work and not wanting to do it. I'm also searching for a new job. Like, I'm in the process of changing jobs. So I don't feel like I am lost. No. I am looking for something, but not something that I have lost. And I have found myself. So I am not lost. So no. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Yes, but only in some situations. I am the type of person that when a leader is needed, when someone needs to take control of a situation and nobody else seems like they're up for it, I will step up and I will do the thing. I will take care of the thing. I will direct and have everyone. I'm a great person to have in group projects at school or work. I make sure that everything gets taken care of, equal shares of work. Yeah. Yes, I do consider myself a natural leader. That might have been because I grew up as the eldest sibling. I'm not the eldest sibling of all of the siblings, but I grew up being raised the eldest. So I feel that I have that natural leadership, as well as the patience and bravery to continue. Yes. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No, but I would think about it. Not because I want the world to end, but because it would be interesting to think about, and I'm a very curious cookie. But would I push the button? No. Probably. Don't give me nuclear codes, kids. No, I wouldn't actually. No, because button to destroy the world. Because first off, it would take me with it, and it would take my cats with it, and it would take my best friends with it, and it would take my family with it. So no, but I would think about it. I wouldn't do it, but I would think about it. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Not anymore. No, I dream of being a Disney villain. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not wearing eyeliner today, mostly because I was in a hurry, ran out of time, started streaming late, yada yada. No, I dream of being pure Disney villain levels of evil. And that, you might be thinking, Disney villain levels of evil are not that much. Incorrect. I would like you to be aware of like some of the Disney villains that we have had. Like, obviously, Cruella de Vil wanting to kill puppies. Horrible, but you know, is gonna be a bit different than Ursula, like, enslaving a bunch of people, turning people into sea foam. I mean, obviously she didn't do that in the movies, but then there's Maleficent turning into a fucking dragon, putting curses on people. Although, I would like to state, Maleficent was not the biggest bad guy in that. He has awoken. As much as Maleficent put a curse on a baby, she did not, in fact, make it so the curse affected the baby. She waited until that baby was of age, of legal age at the time. 16 would have been more than an adult. Not that I'm saying that 16-year-olds, no. But, you know, I have opinions about that movie. Maleficent may have cursed a baby to die upon becoming an adult, but she did not make the entire kingdom fall asleep. She did not do that. That was the fairies. Do I dream of being a hero? No. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? I'm not sure. I moved around a lot as a kid, so I had like an ever-changing group of friends simply because I was never in one school for an entire year. So I just kind of fell into groups of people and would just go along with whatever they were doing. And I do remember that there was a bit of teasing for a girl here, a boy there. Most of the time, though, I was of the teasing people. I was like there with the individuals who were being teased and less with the individuals who were doing the teasing. So I don't think I've ever, not intentionally, I have never intentionally bullied someone. So I'm going to say no. But that is my reasoning, that if I ever was the cause of like some teasing, it was never with ill intention. So I'm going to say no, because I never intended to bully someone. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? No, but I consider myself a streamer. No, yes, no, I don't know. When I think of a dreamer, I think of someone with grand goals and aspirations that they're working towards something. I'm the kind of person that I like to imagine things happening and then don't ever work for them. There are a few things that I do try to work for, but then other times it's like, I'm just gonna think about this thing very intently until I get bored of the idea, and then I don't ever do it. Do I consider myself to be a dreamer? Not really, no. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, probably. I think that I do, but I always try to catch myself when I think that I have done so. That is more to do with my social unawareness sometimes, but I'm usually pretty good about detecting when something that I have said may have affected somebody. Again, that not quite empathy, or not quite empathic empathy that I have. Being able to tell when I've hurt somebody's feelings and being able to be like, oh, I did not intend for that to sound like this. This is what I actually meant. So, unintentionally, yes. Do you find space fascinating? Yes, absolutely. Do I know much about space? No. Do I want to go into space? Absolutely not. Being surrounded by total, utter emptiness, no air, pure darkness, no. Do I find space fascinating? Yes, absolutely. I mean, you can't see it right now. My computer's background is watercolor space, watercolor nebulas. What? Come here. What do you want? Yes, I find space fascinating. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Ooh, this is a hard one. Because if I say no, then I'm like discounting poetry as an art. Hey! Don't knock that over. Don't do it. Come here. Come here, Buck. Come here. No, he's just gonna sit over there. I don't consider myself to be an artist of classic media. Well, I don't. Well, amateur artist. For the love of it, I am an artist. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Ooh. 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 No, I don't consider myself to be a good friend. I'll be perfectly honest. I feel like I'm a really bad friend because I can sometimes go like days without, sometimes weeks without talking to someone who I consider my friend. Like, I hold very near and dear to me, and yet I don't reach out to them very often. I don't. Do I consider? I don't feel like I'm a very good friend. I'll be honest. No. No, I don't consider myself to be a good friend. I could definitely do better. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm very accepting of those flaws. Some of them I try to fix or overcome, but then the rest of them I also accept the fact that I will always make mistakes, be flawed, never be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. Consider yourself to be flawed? Yes. Do you believe in perfection? No. I don't believe perfection exists. And even if it did, it would be different for each individual person. So, no. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. I've stolen... Well, okay. Okay. So there's one thing. I stole a sweater from my ex. But, that being said, I was the one that got it for him. So does it count as stealing if I just took back a gift that I got him? Because I don't think that counts as stealing. But also, definitely think it counts as stealing. Because I also stole clothes from my ex-fiance because I didn't want her to have that t-shirt anymore because it was super soft. And you know what I did with that t-shirt? I donated it. Ha! Get it back now, honey. Not gonna happen. She don't get it no more. Have you ever stolen from someone? So yes. Yes, I have. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Excuse you. Yes. Self-defense, I would kill someone. Defense of someone that I love, I would kill someone. Would I do it for fun? No. Excuse you. Would I do it for personal gain? No. Would I do it for the gain of others? No. For defense? Absolutely. I don't think I would do it for revenge either. What are you doing? What do you have? Where did you find a twist tie? He found a twist tie. He brought it to me. Twist tie. You're not supposed to have a twist tie. No, you're gonna choke on it. Where did you find this? Where did it come from? Now he's upset. Are you gonna eat it? You're gonna eat it. No, you're gonna choke on it. Come here. You're gonna eat me? Ah! Yes. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Well, I would have to tell a few people. I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure. I'll be perfectly honest. I want to say yes because it would be important for me to let people know, so that way there are some arrangements set up. Like for instance, I would be like, "Listen, I want to be." I guess I could do that right now. Listen, I would like to be cremated. You don't have to worry too much about a cemetery plot or anything like that. There are very few people who would be able to come to it. Don't worry too much about a funeral. Have a celebration in my honor. And that would be the end of it. Light a bonfire if you have to. I don't know. Have some fun with it. Funeral, not needed. Wake, not needed. No. Cremation. Don't bury me, please. I mean, it won't be me, but whatever. And then I would be like, hey, here is the information for my checking account, so you can use that to cover any of the costs and such, so forth. So, yes, but mostly just for practical reasons. If it was solely based on emotion, no, I probably wouldn't. I would keep it to myself, but I also would feel really guilty about that, so I might actually. Hi. Yeah, I stole your twist tie. Where did your mouse go? Did you lose your mouse again? Is it under the sofa? Yeah? Do I have to go dig it out again? Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes, I have. She knows it too. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No, I don't trust you at all. Do you know who I am? No. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Well, you'd have to come out of the closet. So I would scream, but then I would celebrate you for coming out of the closet? It's the rainbow closet. It's the inclusive flag, but you can't see the trans part. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you did warn me. I don't know. I would probably gasp. I'll say yeah. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? You're not there. You're not there. Would that scare you? No, it would not scare me. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yeah, I had a whole spiel about that. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? I am a really big flirt because I love telling people that their smile is really nice, that they're really pretty, that being around them is really nice. I'm a really big flirt. I don't know that I'm necessarily a big romantic. I don't consider myself to be. I am not a romantic, but I am slightly romantic. Not really. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I don't think that it counts. So, sparring in the dojo, I don't think counts, even if, well, especially since I was a white belt and most of the people I was facing were like brown belts, purple belts, etc. So could wipe the floor with me, but I was still able to wiggle out of any of their holds. Wasn't ever able to put any of them down, but it was able to wiggle out of their holds, which I am very proud of my double jointedness for. Oh, thank you. Can't keep me in an arm hold. But I don't think that sparring in the dojo counts. Does not count as a physical fight. And I also don't think that... No. I got in a bit of a school fight once, but technically it was my friend, and I was the one that got hurt, so even though I was the one who started the fight, so I mean, my fault. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I'm gonna say no, other than those two things, which I don't really think counts. One of them, I mean, it was technically a fight, and it was physical. I got hit with a jacket. The zipper got me in the back. It hurt. No, not really. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yeah. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Generally, yes. I like to know where my feet are going. I don't look down, but I look down. I'm able to see ahead of me and below me. So yes. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Okay. Well, thank you for saying opposite sex. Yes. I'm attracted to individuals, not to groups of individuals, so I'm going to say no, only because I am only attracted to specific individuals. I'm not attracted to the entire opposite sex, so I'm going to say no. Remember, I am non-binary. I am attracted to whoever I feel attracted to. I'm also asexual, so that attraction doesn't go very far. So I'm gonna say no. Would you ever shave your head? Heck yeah! I haven't shaved all the way. I haven't shaved the top, but I've shaved most of it. But heck yeah, I would shave my head. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? No? Yes? I don't know. It's not about the body. I'm asexual. I don't care. I mean, people with muscles are nice. Depends on the person, though. So I'm gonna say no. But that doesn't mean that I'm not attracted to. It's just that's not a defining feature of an individual that I would be attracted. Why is this suddenly a dating profile? No. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Absolutely yes. I'll dance when people are there. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yes. She's the one that I've told the most, all of those deepest, darkest secrets to. Do I trust my best friend entirely? Absolutely yes. I also know her very well, so I trust both of my best friends very well. Yeah, I'll trust both of my friends entirely. Absolutely. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No, childhood trauma. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Notice it says could get away with it. It doesn't say if you knew for sure you would get away with it. Yes, but only if guns aren't involved. It can't hurt other people. Robbing money from a bank? Sure, absolutely. Just no hostages, no guns, no hurting any human beings. The bank will have to replace the money. Yeah. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Ever? Maybe. A few times, probably. Especially after scary movie marathons or something. But not really. Well, okay. Well, there was one. I don't know if it was necessarily a killer. But then I had been watching a lot of BuzzFeed Unsolved. Not, it says ever. Do you ever dream? Yeah, one or two. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? No. Falling off of a roof occasionally, yes. Do I ever dream about falling off a cliff? No. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Yeah. Sometimes I just go with it. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? I'm not a huge fan of scary movies, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, it's so hard to have a good plot and character development and to have everything flow really well while also being I'm very picky. It's actually really hard to scare me with like scary movies and such. Games, scary games, so much easier to scare me with because it's more immersive. I'm like right there. I'm like actually doing the thing. So it's way easier to scare me with scary games than it is with scary movies. Not a huge fan of scary movies. Scary books, I love reading scary short stories, the ones that like leave you hanging on the edge and it's like, what the fuck? I don't like the longer ones. I don't read like Stephen King or anything. I might like Stephen King. I should definitely give some a try. I'll have to decide. I'll have to find one that I might like. I'll look that up later. Do I enjoy it? Sometimes I love good ghost stories. I'll be honest. Like ghost stories, scary stories, stuff like that. So I'll say yes because of books, not the movies. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Sometimes. Yeah. I like comedy stuff. I'm not like it not when it's like stupid comedy that is not really even that funny, but intelligent comedy. Yeah. I'll say yeah. Do you like being the center of attention? Sometimes. Sometimes yes. Not all the time. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. But yeah, no, I am an attention whore. Yes. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Yeah, I have cats. See? Yeah. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yes, and it would be terrifying. But so cool, but terrifying. I equate like the same terror that I have of being underwater in the dark, unable to see around me. It's slightly different because then there's like the potential of things being around me. Whereas in space, in the dark, there's no escape. So trapped and surrounded. Trapped and surrounded. Either way, you can't get out of that situation because you can't breathe. The only option is death. Death or staying trapped where you're at. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Did I click yes on space? I must have. Okay. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Not really, no. I don't think so. Not to my knowledge or remembrance. Have you ever punched a nun? No, but I was in Catholic school briefly. Oddly enough, my Catholic school didn't have nuns. There was no nunnery. No sisters. Do you like dogs better than cats? No, I like cats. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Yes. Yes. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched a nun? A little bit, but not really. No, I mean, you felt like you were just trying to get me out. Do you get starstruck easily? No. Yeah? I don't know. I don't understand the question. I'm gonna say no. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Hate is a strong word. I have to be prepared for it. I have to know what I'm getting into. And I have to know at least a few people. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of big things. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? I'm not a huge fan of birthdays. Yeah, I mean, that's the only special thing about your birthday is that you get some presents. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really, just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. No. Did you laugh? No, but I smiled. A little bit, yeah, we'll say yeah. Did you say what the fuck in your head? Were you even allowed? Yeah. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Hell yeah, baby. All my friends are going to. We gonna party. We gonna party. I don't believe that there is a hell, though. I don't believe in at least not the Christian version of hell. That being said, I know that in a number of religions there is a version of hell or purgatory or the bad place or even just the underworld in general. But yeah, no, I don't believe in the Christian hell. So, but if there is a hell, yeah, no, I'm going to enjoy my time there. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Look away, children! Look away! No. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? Not really, no. Frequently for me, no. But again, nothing wrong with that. It's just not my thing. No. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable now? More than slightly? No, I'm only slightly uncomfortable, and that's mostly just because I realize that is your goal, so it's not that I don't get embarrassed, but some things there's just not much to be embarrassed about. Mostly I'm just hoping that that's not going to get me in trouble. Are you having fun? Is your mouth dry? Is your mouth dry? No. No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No, it does not. Fuck that noise. No. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Do I believe that the Loch Ness Monster is more than likely a whale's penis? Well, unicorns exist. They're just very angry and gray and are called rhinoceroses. Bigfoot, I mean, I don't not believe. I don't know. I don't strongly believe it. I'm indifferent, so I'm gonna say no. Are you poor with money management? Don't call me out like this. I've managed to get a handle on my money management, so that I'm gonna say no. I'm doing very well. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No. No, I don't. But I'm afraid if I say no, I'm afraid if I say yes, you're going to give me one. I'm afraid if I say no, you're going to give me one anyway. Do you speak more than one language fluently? Nope. I speak one language fluently. I speak a bit of Spanglish because I grew up in Arizona, so just kind of part of my culture when I grew up there. And I know a little bit of sign, just a little. Mostly, I've fallen out of the habit of it. No, I only speak one language fluently. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No, I've never left the country. I want to. I want to go everywhere. All of the places. No. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes, with lots of milk and sugar. Do you believe in demons? I believe in the potential of heavy negative energy that can impact people's lives. So emotional demons. Yes. Do you believe in angels? Not really, no. Not that I don't believe in the heavy positive energy that can influence people's lives. No. Are you afraid of sharks? Yes. Not all sharks, though. Some of them are really cool or really cute, but I also don't want to be near them. Yeah, I'm afraid of sharks. Do you prefer baths over showers? No, I prefer showers. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of most types of perfume or colognes. It just smells like alcohol with fragrance, and I'm not a huge fan. Yeah, it gives me headaches. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few moments ago? You know what is hilarious is that just before that question popped up, my cat was moving around and I just saw her head pop up. She just jumped up and her brother smacked her away now, but that was perfect timing. But yeah, no, I saw the shadow move in my room. Do you ever hear your name being called, even when you know no one is calling it? Nope, not anymore. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes, I have cats. I'm also forgetful, set things down, and then realize, oh, hey, this thing still exists. But yeah. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Yeah, I have upstairs neighbors. I also have to the side neighbors. Yeah, I have upstairs neighbors. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yeah, I have cats and neighbors. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Sort of. Yeah? Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? What the fuck? Yeah, I have cats. Me. I don't like that one. Hold on. Hold up. That one made me uncomfortable. Mostly 'cause I can't see around my desk right now. So I'm looking down. My feet are bare and I don't want anything touching me. No. I'm gonna say no to that one, I'll be honest. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Sorry, Ash. Are you attracted to a family member? No. Ew. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. I would share it with, well, depends on how much, because, you know, lottery could be all of it, like $1,000. But even if it was just like all of $1,000, I would split it with my best friend because I know she's currently having car problems and I want to help her out. But like if I won like $1 million, I would share it with my best friends. I would share it with my brother and my nieces, my sister-in-law. Share some with my grandma. But yeah, no, I would share some of it with very specific people. But yeah, no, I would definitely share it with people. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Yes. I don't know what I would do with it, but yes, I would accept the role. Here, have this dictatorship. Why, thank you. I accept. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? No. I don't think about it? No. Do you like fishing? No, I've never been fishing. Do you like hunting? No, I've never been hunting. I don't want to go hunting. Do you like camping? No, I've never been camping. Do you like guns? Not really, no. I know how to fire one. I used to have a Ruger. So, like, I mean, like, I've shot Glocks and... So, 9mm, 40s. But I'm not a huge fan of guns, so no, I don't like guns. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Yeah, a little bit. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? No. I'm asexual and I don't do any sexy stuff. So no is the answer. And again, the fuck? What the fuck? That was weird. Okay. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. We don't kink shame around here. I just... Not my cup of tea. So, nope. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? I don't know. So, here's the thing, right? I mean, I talk about being autistic semi-frequently. I don't like looking people in the eye very often. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't do it. It makes me uncomfortable. So usually I'll end up like looking at the bridge of their nose or at their eyebrow or at the corner of their eye or underneath their eye, or I'll look at their nose or I'll look at their mouth, usually the mouth. If we're too close that me looking at the mouth is going to be obvious that I'm looking at the mouth and not looking at the eyes, then I'll look near the eyes. I love when people have glasses because I can stare at like the frame of their glasses instead of around their eye. So no, I don't think that eyes are the window to the soul. As much as eyes can be very expressive, I'm able to get a pretty good understanding of people even without looking them in the eye. So I'm going to say no. Do you always keep your promises? No. I try to, but sometimes, doesn't happen. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Depends how big the lie is. Because, I mean, everyone fibs a little bit. Little white lies here and there. It's not going to be a big break in trust. But if it's like broken trust type of a thing, then no, I wouldn't be able to. If my trust is broken, it's not going to be fixed for that person. But that being said, if somebody just lies to me about something, it depends on the situation, but yeah. Are you an only child? No. No, not even close. Nope. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Yeah. Do you like tattoos? Yes. I want more. I've been meaning to get more. I have to call up the shop and I have to get a new artist to help me out, so it's always a bit of an annoying thing. But yeah, no, I like tattoos. I want more. Do you enjoy being high in any form? I actually don't. Okay. I'm not gonna say don't do drugs, cause just be responsible. Don't do the hard stuff. Avoid the hard stuff, please. Be careful. Do all things responsibly. Under any substances, be responsible about it. But I've tried. I've tried a little Mary Jane here and there. It's not super enjoyable for me. I don't really like it. I know that I don't know why I don't enjoy it, but it's not for me. Because I know in some cases it can be really helpful for individuals who have like depression, anxiety, autism. But for some reason I don't like the way it makes me feel. Like while I'm in the midst of it, it's not enjoyable. So I'm going to say no, I do not enjoy being high in any form. Do you believe you have a soul? Yeah, I believe that people have souls. Or souls. Did you cry this week? Yes. Are you upset with someone right now? No. No. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Yeah. I'm trying to date someone. Do you understand how this works yet? Yes. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about the time you spend answering them. The combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yeah. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you specifically, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No, I know I mentioned having a high opinion of myself, but I know for a fact that this game was not made for me. Are you afraid of being abandoned? I mean, I don't want to be abandoned. So, yes. But also, I wouldn't be irreparably devastated if it happened. So, I mean, I have commitment issues. I have abandonment issues. Are you afraid of dying alone? Oh, really? No. I'm not afraid of dying. I, again, don't want to. I plan on living a very long life, if nothing else. No, I'm not afraid of dying alone. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Well, listen, I am a paranoid bastard, and as much as I'm not afraid of death, I am afraid of being murdered or kidnapped and then murdered or any variation of things because this world is insane. Worried one day that you'll be unexpectedly murdered. Yes, because I was raised on CSI and I know how quickly that shit happens. Yeah. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Always? No. But also yes. Because I'm a paranoid bastard. Do you feel like I know you yet? No, I don't feel like you do. You don't know what my name is. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Yes, I have cats. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. Well, I haven't done that last one. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Go right ahead. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. You've sure been through a hell of a lot in life. Can agree? Yep. The life that you've managed to live and the things you've managed to experience would make so many others both jealous and thankful that they did not go through what you've managed to go through. Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. You are such a warrior. You are the embodiment of what it is to be strong. A lot stronger than you even realize. Okay, thank you. One criticism I can offer you, though, if any, is that you need to lighten up at times. Whether it be on others, or more importantly, on yourself. The burdens of the world are not on your shoulders. You can get stressed very easily. It's in your nature. Take some well-deserved time to yourself. You owe it to yourself, seriously. Thank you. There's one major thing in your life that you really need to get a strong handle on, however, and that's your financial status. Don't talk to me about my financial status. I'm doing all right. You're not secure enough for your own liking. I know. I'm still doing all right. You are not where you want to be forever, and you know it. Yes. You've still got time. The end of the world is not even near, even though it may feel like it sometimes. You've managed to get this far. You can get a whole lot further with just a bit more effort, but it's up to you to push hard. If there's anything you take away from this, please let it be this. Be positive, stay positive, and let your positivity become infectious. You must spread it around like the plague. Hey, but be careful with that kind of language around here. Just a good kind of plague. That's all. Thank you. Your secret word is greed. Remember this word. It will come in handy. Greed? Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Ooh, very cool. Is this the sequel? I think that there's a sequel. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Aw. The music does not fit with the message that it gave me. That was actually really freaking sweet. Hold on. That was actually really freaking sweet. What the heck? Hold on. What? Oh my gosh. That's not fair. Why was that so sweet? Okay. I'm getting the next one set up. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, Amo. Window shift left. Oh shoot, what did I do? It's gone. Window shift left. Doesn't want to move. Hi, shit. Hold on. They don't wanna move. I want you over there. Options. Just Are you telling me that subtitles is the only option you're gonna give me? Okay, hold on. This is what I get for not getting this one set up ahead of time. Let's close it. No, I said close. 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 It won't close. Open. Why would it call it options if there's only one option? Okay, we're moving things around a bit. This is fine. 'Tis all fine. 'Tis fine. 'Tis not fine. Hold on a moment. Window capture. Nope. It's not gonna, because it's on the wrong side. And okay. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? I should have opened the other one. Hold on. Gotta move everything over from one screen to the other because it won't move the game where I want it to. Okay, so now I have to do display capture. So annoying. Primary, move down. Oh dear, you can see all of my games. Don't look. Do I have anything important here? No, I don't. That's good. This is what I mean by it only having one option. Like, look. Oh, there is quit. Okay, I can close it, I guess. So, options. See? Options. Singular option. Yes or no, display subtitles. Okay, hold that thought. I would like to increase the size of this. Pretty please, pretty please. Not this one. This one, display. Zoom it in. That's good enough. You can see everything. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Go back. Relive your past. Begin your quest. Begin the quest. So, oh, we have...
Mr. Hare. Mr. Crow. Report!
We've lost him, sir.
I don't want your excuses.
Disappeared into the crowds.
Which way was he heading?
Station, sir. He has the documents.
Danvers has seen and heard too much. He knows about the chasm and D-Labs.
D-Labs.
He could have seen the experiment.
How? The firewalls are hack-proof.
To those on the outside, yes.
He's one of us.
Perhaps I could think of a better purpose for Mr. Danvers.
Shall I get after him, Mr. Hatton?
He'll be catching the last train.
Which platform, sir? There is still time.
No, leave him be. I know which train he's on, and I know where he's going.
Where, sir? Where is he going?
He's going nowhere, Mr. Crow. Nowhere at all.
Okay. Darkling Room present. A screenplay by Jonathan Books. Evidence. The Lost Crown. A ghost hunting adventure. Cool Tawny. Do you like the tutorial? Yes, but give me one moment. Let us update. Ooh, don't mind that. Don't look. Let's see. I don't know what this game is about. So we'll just say ghost hunting adventure. And the Lost Crown. I think it's that one. Yep, point and click horror. There we go. All right. Now let us begin. Yes, I would like the tutorial, please. Many thanks. You can move between views when your cursor changes to a direction arrow. Okay, gotcha. Pretty straightforward. Left click to move in the direction indicated. Double left click to move quickly. Ooh, is that something we're going to have to be aware of? Walk Nigel to the left. You can move between views when your cursor changes to a direction arrow. Yep. Sledge Marsh. Sunlight soda. Oh.
What's this?
I don't know. What is it? A phone? It looks like a phone. Left click to interact with objects or characters. Left click to pick up the item which is dropped on the floor. When you move your mouse to the bottom of the screen, your inventory, the screen your inventory is displayed. When you have several items, you can scroll left and right through your collection. Gotcha. I suppose I could have skipped the tutorial. I didn't realize that it was going to be so basic. Right click on an item in inventory to see it. Right click on the wallet. Okay. You move your mouse to the bottom of the screen. Blah, 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 blah. Lucy Rubans. Student. Back direction arrow indicates a step backwards to a previous view or a zoom back out from an item. United College East Anglia. Oh, okay. Ah, I didn't realize that we were playing. Hold on. What's this?
I don't think I'll be returning to work anytime soon.
Why is that, Nigel Danvers?
What's this?
Okay, we have a work number. Cool to know. What is? Haddon Imaging. Okay, that's weird. I know that's the same one. I realized that. Thank you. Okay. Cool. What is this? Oh, God. Access unauthorized. Might as well look at everything, right? Pending authority, authorization cleared. Incorrect password, Danvers Nigel. Drival. D-Lab experiments case file. Oh, holistic detective. Hayden Industries D-Lab experiments case file, Project Darkfall. Report submitted by Mr. Hare. April showers. The chasm ripped open to shadow time. at shadow time, confirming our estimations. Crow operated the energy field as I observed from the gallery. Staring into the chasm revealed forms within the swirling clouds of pure dark energy. Could they be organic life forms? Or just phantom forms adrift within that sea of supernature? Supernature. I could swear that many of the forms seemed to take on an almost humanoid shape, with arms reaching out, as if hoping to be dragged from the chasm and pulled into our world. If true, I fear that could never be allowed. What terrible effect would such an action have on our world? Mr. Haddon is due to revisit the lab later this afternoon. I can only hope that the forms reappear when we open the chasm. He will know what to do. Our technology needs this research. We are so close to seeing into the world beyond the chasm. What will lie there on the other side? Okay. Cool. Let's go. We've been standing...
I have no idea where this leads.
Well, it's either back or forwards.
If it leads anywhere at all.
Well, it's either backwards or forwards. We already know what's backwards. Time to move forwards.
This could be my last chance.
Last chance for what? Would you rather go back? Let's go back then. I don't know what you want. To use an item, left click to pick it up. Click the held item on the screen where you wish to try to use it. Okay. If you no longer want to use the item, right click elsewhere on the screen to return it to your inventory. Pick up and click. Pick up and click.
That's not right.
And click.
That's not right.
Le click. Le click. Le click. Le click. Hello?
That's not right. That's not right.
Wallet. I don't understand why it's not working. I'm trying.
That's not right. That's not right.
Sir, do you want this? I am in confusion. Let's get back on the train. It's time to go home. Honestly, let's go. Let's get out of here. Beware of trains. They're dangerous. ferocious beasts, those trains. Apparently we're in Saxton. Or near it. Did you just turn on my Xbox? The ghosts are coming. Oh my god, he walks so fucking slow. Okay, look. I have the wallet in hand. Left click. Right click. Does nothing. Right click. Does nothing. Left click. Left click. Does nothing. It's not working.
That's not right.
Yeah, no, I know it's not right. Thank you. I can't quit either. No. Stop. I can't click on the guy. I can't right click on the guy. I can't give him the thing with the left click. I can't give him the thing with the right click. What? I don't know. It's not working. It's not. Okay, well, fuck it. We don't care. You don't get to have the thing anymore. We're taking it with us. Bye. Bye.
I have no idea where this leads.
Yes, you said that already.
If it leads anywhere at all. This could be my last chance.
Don't care.
I have no idea where this leads.
I'm trapped.
Leads anywhere at all.
Hades. I'm trapped.
This could be my last chance.
Hades, save me. I'm trapped. I wanted spoopy adventures, not to be trapped in a tutorial. Maybe we can give it to him now that he's moved.
That's not right. Excuse me.
Stop.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I don't know. I was hoping that you could...
Good what, sir?
Where does the path lead?
lead?
Saxton, sir. Across the fens.
Why doesn't the train go there?
The floods, Mr. Danvers. I did say. During the spring, the line ends here, at Sedge Marsh.
Can I get to Saxton on foot?
Oh,
foot.
easily, sir. Follow the path through to Saxton.
Big town, is it? Phone, food, a bed,
Big enough, you'll find all you need. A little treasure it is.
treasure. Why do you say that?
You'll know soon enough.
I see. Very well.
What is this voice acting?
That you will. Oh, seeing as you're heading that way,
What?
I found this on the train. The young lady must have dropped it.
That was clumsy. What can I do?
Well, if you're quick, I'll catch her up in no time.
I'll try my best. So long. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. station master will do.
Oh, goodbye, station master.
Goodbye, Mr. Danvers.
Okay. Day 1, on the run. You're on the run and yet you told the station master your name? Blast! My curiosity strikes again. Peeking at the Haddon secrets has cost me my job at the very least. Time to lay low, find somewhere to hide, find somewhere to stay. Oh, hashtag goals. Find somewhere to stay, somewhere isolated, lonely, far from home. Explain to Haddon. Beg if need be. I need to get hair and crow off my back. Make sure I am not followed. Okay. Coolio. Let's take a look-see right here. Marsh doesn't look like a very fun place to be. Natterjack Toad, the Heron, Marsh. Marsh Harrier. Greenback Dragonfly, Sledge March. Path closed during spring floods. Two trains. Okay, so we'll want to go that way. So not there, but that way. Yeah. So we're here. So probably to the right. We'll make your choice. Qua? Save your future? Okay. We've saved. Harrier. Cool. So this way. Hello, sir.
Excuse me. Quiet, man. You'll scare him away.
Yeah, can't you see this is an observation deck?
Excuse me. Quiet, man. You'll scare him away.
This way? Am I already lost?
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti?
Bit of both. Okay, that's the way we came. Should be this way, shouldn't it? I'm already lost. Oh, no, this way's closed. Well, I mean, we could keep going that way. We can keep
Deep, dark.
going that way.
Like water.
Real poetic, my dude.
I should find the owner of the wallet.
The wallet that I picked up and yet was given to me. Okay, so...
That's not right.
Okay. This way then. Ooh. What's this? That was a weird noise. I didn't like that. There's cat hair in my nose.
Hello!
This man is trying to lay low.
Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway.
Okay. Yeah, freak. Oh my god, so fucking slow.
There's someone out there. Amongst the reeds.
Her feet are slipping and sliding all over the place. Can I have my mouse back?
She's gone. I'll catch her later.
Oh, yeah, no. We'll catch her later. It's whatever. Oh, hold on. Let's...
Deep, dark, swamp-like water.
Nope. That way. Keep going. Did we circled around? How did we circle around? You do not get to tell me that we... Okay. I was about to say. Are we just picking things? What? 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 I don't like that sound.
That's not right.
Okay. Let's keep going on this way then. Okay. Can we put the sign back together? Push and hold. Alright, close enough. Beware, danger. Undercurrents and corrosion. Is it not gonna let me pass because I don't have that last one? It doesn't even let me do it exactly. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh yeah. Definitely sounds I want to be hearing right now.
Nothing ventured.
Going it.
What's this?
I don't know, what is it? Newspaper? Yeah. Treasure hunters descend on
Treasure?
sleepy
Perhaps
Saxton
my
town.
time here won't be entirely wasted.
Thought you were hiding. There's no year. There's treasure in those fens. Waiting to be found. Metal detector, gruesome rules, antiques, and collections. Reduce your flesh. Okay. How about we look at that?
Some kind of sea monster.
Cthulhu?
Some kind of sea monster.
Okay. Anything else in here? Oh, we can go this way or we can go that way. Let's go in. I don't. Skin peel stops body odor. No peace in death. The humble folk of Saxton were horrified to discover an 80-year-old corpse floating in the still harbor water last weekend. The body was spotted by a local man, Rob Tawney, while doing his milk and bread round. Horrible it were, said Mr. Tawney. It were falling to bits. You could barely call it human, it was so rotten and putrid. Identifying the body took little time after police discovered the local graveyard had become flooded and disturbed by the unusually high spring tides. The Saxton area is experiencing an unexpectedly wet spring, leading to widespread flooding and coastal disturbances. They came floating across the sea, out of the fog. The once quiet graveyard is now all but destroyed by the approaching sea, meaning earther bodies. Excuse you. Meaning earther bodies will be disturbed from what was intended to be an eternal slumber. They came floating across the sea, out of the fog, and into our small town, continued Mr. Tawney. The fishing has had to stop, with the water being so badly polluted. The week's catch sits around the town, waiting to be burnt. The smell is unbearable. The fisher folk of Saxton are hoping the May Day festival is not affected by the gruesome events. Horror as corpse is swept free from local graveyard. Cool. Fun. Always pleasant, yeah. There was another one there, but I don't think it wouldn't let me look at the other. We didn't care about that one. That one was, you know, talking about the Mayday festivals. Kid. Oh. Kid, that doesn't look kosher. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Alright, well, have fun. Don't drown. I'm sure we'll be back. We'll find that child has died. We could have stopped it. Bet we could have done something. But no, we want the child to die.
What's up with him?
Oh, here you are.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I should have said good evening.
Okay. What is that in the water? Is Saxton near here? Is that your dog? I'll leave you in peace. That is very clearly a body. Yeah, okay. What's
What
that
is
in the water?
that? In the water?
A tree stump, I think.
Hmm.
Dark and shapeless. It could almost be a small body, couldn't it?
I don't know. It's too far away.
A small body.
It could almost be a child's body.
Yeah.
What? We should.
Do not vex, my boy. All will become clear.
Is that your
Is
dog?
that your dog?
Yes. George and I have been companions for many, many years.
A woman's best friend?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Is
Saxton near here?
near here?
You are standing on Saxton Shore. So yes, you could say you've arrived.
At last. Had to walk across the fenland.
Last train never arrives in Saxton.
Why is that?
I've no idea, dear boy. Saxton's an isolated town.
I'm
I'm
Nigel, by the way.
Nigel, by the way.
Yes, Mr. Danvers, I'm sure you are.
Am I expected?
Oh yes, for some time now. You may change it all. Time will tell.
I'm seeking bed and board in the town.
The bear
I'm
is
seeking.
not likely to provide what you need.
A bear? Oh, you mean a hotel?
No, I mean the bear. You can't miss him. He'll be swinging tonight.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Tiffany, I'm teasing you. You shall see.
I expected to arrive at Saxton Station.
High tides flood the fens, and no one can enter or leave the town.
How do you cope?
Cope? Cope with what?
You know, emergencies and the like.
Oh, I see. Oh, we cope. Yes, we cope very well.
Okay.
Hmm.
May I ask you something else?
Oh, feel free, young man.
I'll leave you in peace.
Very well. I'll be seeing you again, sooner or later.
Should I have asked about the treasure hunting? I probably should have asked about the treasure hunting, right? Let me ask her about the treasure hunting. I should ask her all of the questions.
Aha, we meet again, Mr. Danvers.
Yeah. Change my mind.
I
The treasure hunting.
Well, now there's a thing.
Don't do that.
Thing? I'm seeking my fortune.
Yes, you and the others.
Others? What others?
The Mayday tides bring
What?
many to Saxton.
Others.
Why is that?
High tides eat away at the rocks, cliffs, and sandbanks. The low tides expose that which had been hidden.
Like
Ancient
treasure?
treasures?
Perhaps. That and people's fortunes. And futures.
Okay. Cool. Now I'll leave you in peace.
in peace.
Very well. I'll be seeing you again.
Sooner or later. Which is fair. Okay. And Chatterbox. Is that because I went back and talked to her, or because I got all of the questions answered? Or asked, rather. You alright, Buck? Apparently his... Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh, that's...
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Okay. Yeah, no comment at all. Okay. No comment at all. Okay, we're sure-ish. Starting to get a little bit of some. Why did the audio change so dramatically? I don't like it, no. I don't like it, no.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Okay. That way. Or that way. Or back that way. May as well go to the right first. Oh, dear me. Cave. Beach. Cave first. Let's do cave first. We just came out of a cave. May as well go back into a cave. We're cave dwellers now. This is what we do. I don't want to be. I don't.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
Yeah, we need somebody else's eyes to be able to see through there. I don't like it. You know what? That's fine with me, because I didn't want to be there. We gotta go find somebody else's eyes so that way we can... Fuck was that noise? Yeah, we'll come back with somebody else's eyes. Are you gonna go that way? Or are you gonna go that way? Yeah. I mean, we might as well explore the entirety of the beach before we go up into town, right? We'll keep looking around the seawall. Maybe we'll run into another... somebody.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Is that a book? No, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. And we have circled. He's just like wandering around in circles on the beach. Just like, look over here. Some crabs. Some more crabs. I need somebody's eyes so I can see in the dark. Can't see it with my own eyes. I need somebody else's eyes. What is this voice acting? I mean, like, visually, I mean, it's... The backgrounds are really cool. It's not horrible. No swimming. Good to know. There's a missing kitty cat! Hello, sir? Oh, we are not going to acknowledge you. We're going to steal your eyes later. Maybe. But we are not going to acknowledge you. Do I want to go towards the house? Do I want to... Is it foreboding?
Abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Yep, still looks foreboding. Oh, it's a seawall pier. Okay, that's kind of cool. Harbor Wall, rebuilt in 1847. The reconstruction of Saxon's precious harbor wall was made possible through the generous donations made by Frederick Ager, Northfield. Cool. Cool. Okay. Cool.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Okay. Give me my mouse back. Thank you. Run! Like your life depends on it.
What's this?
Missing cat.
I'll make a note.
Okay. In my handy dandy notebook. Poor Kit Kat. Still can't talk to this dude. The bear. Suppose we found it. What's this? Closed indefinitely. Labor cottage. Okay.
The creaky sign says, the bear.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me. Can you help?
Good afternoon, stranger. What can I get you?
I'll take a bottle of, still water.
Can I rent a room for a week? Pardon me, but who are you? Is May a busy time for Saxton? Does the pub have a phone? I'll get you later.
Can I rent a room for a week?
All our guest rooms are taken. Busy time, May.
So there's nothing you can offer?
Well,
Nothing
there is the cottage
you can
on
offer.
the harbour, if that suits you.
Well, I'll take anything you have.
It's clean, but a bit cluttered.
I'm none too fussy. I'm sure it will be fine.
I hope you don't mind the sounds and briny smells.
Is it nearby?
It's right on the harbour, surrounded by water.
Perfect. What do I owe you?
We can settle up when you leave. That's if you leave us, Mr. Danvers. Here's the keys and a map of the town.
Pardon me, but who are you?
Me? I'm Morgan, the landlady of the Bear, and have been for a few years now. And you are?
Nigel. Nigel Danvers.
You just said my
Quite a
name!
week.
Is May a busy time for Saxton?
Yes, you could say that.
Local events?
The Saxton May Day Fair is famous in these parts. You'll be in for quite a week.
Does the pub have a phone?
Afraid not. Wouldn't be in keeping with the place.
Is there a payphone in town?
Yes, across the harbour, over the bridge and up Station Lane.
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay. So, probably not the kitty cat that's missing. Can you pet the cat? The answer is no. No, you can't. But you can make the cat meow. Ballad of Tom Oliver. Sorry, I don't care. Let's go to the toilets.
old painting or a copy of one?
Let's just go into the bathroom and cry. Of boredom.
That's unusual. The clock is stuck at 9 o'clock.
Is that of significance?
That's unusual. The clock is stuck at 9 o'clock.
9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? Clock humor.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
It's a foggy night.
This fog hides many things.
Like treasure?
Another glory seeker.
Not exactly.
Glory seeker.
I'm not sure what I'm seeking. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
On holiday, actually. And you?
We're on holiday? I
I'm
thought we were
right.
hiding.
A journalist for the local rag.
I'm guessing not much happens around here.
You'd be surprised.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
Okay. I thought this guy was trying to lie low. Like,
I had better not disturb anybody.
he says as he talks to everyone. Alright, let's do a bit more exploring in town.
You boy. You boy. What are you doing? Loitering?
I'm staying nearby. Harbour Cottage?
This town attracts all sorts of freaks and losers at this time of year.
Okay. What is the voice acting? Oh my god, why is it so... Why is this thing so slow? What's so special about
What's
this time
so
of year?
special about this time of year?
It's May
Oh
Day.
dear, not too bright, are you? Had much experience of geology, have you?
Well, no. Not really. I've always thought that,
How about archaeology?
no. But I'm willing to learn.
Okay.
Do you believe this county conceals hidden treasures?
I do. Whether we find them is another matter. This land is old and steeped in blood and horror.
Okay.
The landscape around us has been witness to the fall of kings,
To the fall
death,
of kings.
plague-sized proportions.
Plague
Time and turmoil
sized
can see
proportions.
some items misplaced. They are there for us to find if you know where to look.
Why do they have to talk like this? Oh my god. I'm not gonna make it, y'all. I'm not gonna make it.
I'm keen to find the treasure. Where's the
I'm
best
not
place
gonna make
to
it.
start?
Well, that's an easy one. Leave town, walk back across the fens to the station,
Yep. I'm with you so far.
get on a train, and clear off back to
They're gonna
London
make it.
ASAP.
I can't do that, Mr.
Hardacre, Professor Hardacre, famed archaeologist. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No.
No. My journey was a one-way trip. This seems a good town in which to disappear.
Not
the
when
run,
you're
are
talking
we?
with every
No,
single human
just
being that you
laying
come
low
across.
for a while.
I'd suggest making peace with who you're running from and getting back to your own little world.
You could be right. I can but try. I'm not going back to London empty-handed.
So be it. Enjoy your stay.
Bye, Mr. Hardasser. Yo, I ain't gonna make it. There is nothing here. Person walking by. Harbor Cottage. Is this our place? Oh my god. Did we steal the cat thing?
Oh no. This place is a dump.
Clean but cluttered, huh?
I guess it'll have to do for now.
At least empty the ashtray. Ew! Eh! What's that closed indefinitely? Really? You're gonna hang your coat up?
Home, sweet home. For the time being.
You sure? Ew. Home sweet home. Let's go down the hall. Oh wait, hold up. Is this to turn the light on? There's a phone. Probably doesn't work.
The phone line is silent. It must be disconnected.
Okay. Ew. Okay. Oh. His reflection is not moving with him. Now the question is that on purpose or is it just badly animated? It has to just be part of the music.
No one has been through there for decades.
Okay. Crabtree Estate, Harbor Cottage, Saxton, Anglia. This delightful arborside cottage will be offered at auction in nearby Randallsborough on the 7th of November, 1988. Offers over 50,000 euro are expected. Location, person on the very edge, blah, 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 blah. Museum, train shop, okay, blah, blah, blah. Whoever bought this place paid too much. And we go.
There's something about this wall. Something not quite right. That's not right. What was that sound? There's something about this wall.
I don't like
Something
it.
not quite right.
Now we can walk away. Okay, so we did hear something break. It was down this hall. It was like right here when it happened though, so I guess it has to be in here. Okay. "1952. The cottage is ready. Never have believed this old storehouse could look so charming. View from the windows, absolutely delightful. Blah 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 blah. Small window motifs. It's until her arrival. I count the minutes until her arrival. Less than 10 days later, Christina arrived this afternoon. It is wonderful to have her here in Arbor Cottage. At last, Saxton welcomed her, but still she seems unsure of the place. I will have to introduce her to the others as soon as possible. It is important that she warms to the place, as I intend us to stay for many, many years." Next day, the locals have taken to her as I hoped they would. We celebrated Saxton's newest arrival with drinking, dancing, and singing within the warm, paneled rooms of the Bear. Christina wishes to continue her work as soon as possible. This is a wonderful sign. If she can sew, stitch, and weave, then I know she will be content to live here in this old town with me. Literally 4 days later, Christina is sick. "Something we ate," she said, but I ate the same as she. I have put her to bed and disturbed her sleep only to bring water. My work will take me away from town for several days, but can I leave her? Strange face in a Strage town. No, I will have to stay by her side. Her beautiful hair has begun to thin. I have kept this news from her. It can do no good.
The other pages appear to be blank.
EM?
That's very odd. The other pages appear to be blank.
What does it say, Alan?
That's very odd.
Okay. Cool. Oh. Eduardo Domenino. Okay. Cool. So, someone died? She got sick, she died? She got sick, she died? We find her later? Up the stair? It's just the wind. The kitty cat! Get the kitty cat out of there!
In there.
It's the kitty cat! Get the kitty cat out of there! Hold on. Get.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Oh my god, get the kitty cat out of there! Oh no! Get the kitty cat out of there!
This is the perfect place to pin the Haddon documents.
There is a cat in distress and you're just decorating? How do I get Kit Kat out of there? Oh no! Get Kit Kat out of there!
An empty photo album.
Get Kit Kat out of there!
There's someone in there.
It's a cat! Open the fucking chest!
That's not right.
Open the fucking chest! Oh my god! Can I get into the drawers underneath? I need a key, I need a crowbar, I need something to get Kitty Cat out of here, please! Oh my god! Oh my god! Get the fucking cat out of there! Oh my god.
There's someone in there.
Oh my god, get the fucking cat! Okay, but there's nothing here that yeah, look, there's nothing here. I can't do anything. Okay. Is there a fucking crowbar, a key, literally anything to get that motherfucker open? Not here. Okay. I want to get the cat out.
No one has been through there for decades.
I want to get the cat out of the fucking chest. Do you have to be the slowest motherfucking human being in the entire fucking world? Get the cat out of the chest. utterly incapable of doing anything. And I'm so fucking mad.
Hello again.
Good afternoon, stranger. What can I get you?
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Fuck this game, man. No. Fucking hate this game. No. No, I'm not playing this game. I don't want to play this game anymore. It won't let me save the fucking cat. I don't know how to save the fucking cat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to save the fucking cat. I'm so upset. I don't know how to save the cat.
Home, sweet home.
I don't give a fuck about any of the human beings. I just want to save the cat. I just want to save the cat. Oh my god. I just want to save the cat.
There's someone in there.
There's a cat in there. Let the cat out.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Let the cat out.
That's not right.
Let the cat out. No, I don't want to play this game anymore. Let the fucking cat out. No, I'm done.
There's someone in there.
Yeah, I can click on the bed.
I'll rest after I've finished investigating.
Let the fucking cat out. Okay, hold on. Because, like, I had to rearrange some things so I can't actually see the screen anymore. Can you look under the bed? This is a catastrophe. Catch you later. Yeah, maybe. No, it's a horrible time. You came in at a horrible time. I'm not happy with this game. Maybe. I don't like it. I don't like this game. How did you know that? How did you know that? How did you know that? Please let the cat out. Fucking finally. Oh my god.
That's strange. Something was trying to get out.
Where did King Cat go? Oh, no. Is Ghost Cat? But Ghost Cat sounded so sad. Ghost Cat is way sadder than the ghost kid that we saw earlier. I didn't give a fucking flying. Too close, dude. Too close. I don't want an up the nose shot, please. I don't want to play this game anymore. think someone's knocking at the door. You might want to go check that out, Mr. Polygons. I didn't light that candle. Did you light that? Oh, great. More hashtag goals. The cottage is a dump. Really depressing. Filthy. Derelict. But beggars can't be choosers. And the place does have... well, it's hard to explain. I think it may be haunted. What would have given you that idea? Could it have been the whispering wall and the randomly finding of the dead people stuff? Could it have been the cat that was not actually there? Ghost cat. Poor ghost cat. Oh, ghost cat. Hashtag track down the girl from the train. Learn what I can from her wallet. Oh, right. I forgot that we're stalking somebody. Explore the town after nightfall. Learn more about the legend of the 3 Anglo-Saxon crowns of Anglia. Excuse me, I don't recall learning anything about that. What is the lost crown? Dig out some info on Harbor Cottage. There must be a story or two. We kind of already did that. Who was that old woman on the beach? How did she know my name? Everyone here knows your name, dude. And you say it at every opportunity. You're supposed to be lying low, and yet you tell every single person. Hashtag where is ghost cat? Hashtag where is ghost cat? Hashtag goals find ghost cat. Who is that old woman? Explain to Haddon, beg if need be, need to get Hare and Crow off my back. I haven't seen Hare and Crow or Haddon. Just gonna put that out there.
An empty photo album.
Why is it empty? Why is it just sitting there if it's empty? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Ghost cat. No one's home. Go away. No one's home.
Has someone been here?
Apparently. But on the plus side, they cleaned things up. Mr. Danvers, I am deeply sorry about the state of the cottage. It's so neglected. No one has stayed for a while. It's practically forgotten. My brother bought the place in auction back in the 80s with plans to turn it into something special. But after buying... Excuse me? You want to run that one by me again? I heard that. Okay. But after buying the place, well, he kind of fell out with it. He had a bad accident on the stairs. I've had a bit of a clean-up and lit some candles. There's no electricity to the main rooms. Rats have made meals of the cabling. That is a fucking voice. That is not rats. As for the kitchen, it's useless. I've had a word with Uncle Slaughter, who owns the Lighthouse Cafe, and he says you can dine there for free. I'm also refunding half the tariff, which you can settle up later in the week. It's a long time since anyone has stayed in this old cottage, so I wish you well. Morgan Mankle, landlady of the Bear. P.S. Give the local competition a go. Leaflet attached. Alright. Oh, you waited around while we double-checked a few things? Answer the fucking door. Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh. Funny thing that, you trying to run that one by me again. Let's look at the
I feel somebody watching me from the darkness.
yeah,
I
I
should
wonder why.
investigate.
Okay. We're not gonna talk about the light that's blinking. You know, you were told that there's no electricity, right? Also, wet kitchen. I didn't say kitchen. Well, no, okay, well. Excuse me. Oh.
Who is that? Maybe I should follow.
Yeah. Sure. Maybe you should follow. Alright, let's follow. I like the whole apparating into nothingness. You saw which direction he went in. What do you mean if you... What?
I must find out what he's up to.
That's probably what he's saying about you. You're the stranger here. You've been here for like 10 minutes and suddenly you're Mr. In Charge. That moon is really big. It's even bigger now. Is he gonna jump? What's gonna happen? What's going on here? Oh, the light is on. Hey, come here often? Fancy some
Mr.
lobster?
Hardacre, you're a hard
Oh,
man to
right,
follow.
it's him.
I nearly lost you.
Not interested. I've brought you here for a reason. And one reason...
Are we about to be offed?
I want you to leave Saxton at your first convenience and never come back.
Well,
What? Now look here. You can't order people about. I'm
Neither
no
can
threat
you.
to you, like you pointed out. I know nothing about geology or archaeology.
That's not the half of it. There's mystery and danger involved. You know nothing about this town or the land around us.
So, is that a crime?
It takes skill, understanding, and a strong mind to
I
find
can't
what's
stand
out there.
how
in the
slow they're
It's an old
talking.
land which can be unforgiving to those who blunder in with their eyes closed and their chins wagging.
Please give me the information faster. Oh my god. Danger, what danger?
What danger?
It's as I thought. You know nothing yet.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Hardacre?
No, you fool. I'm trying to warn you. Take that cottage, Harbour Cottage, that you'll be staying in. Know much about it, do you?
I know that
You
it was
know I
recently
don't.
purchased,
It's a
and I
small
know that
place,
previously the
stuffy,
people who lived
nice
there
and
died.
Listen out tonight as you're drifting into
It's an old
sleep.
country. That
Listen
kind of stuff happens.
for the sounds.
Sounds? What sounds?
Sounds of ghost
Are you
cat?
saying the cottage is haunted?
Ghost
You will
cat?
know soon enough.
Whispering wall?
They always do.
The light that's on in the other room that you decided not to investigate?
An old land?
Yes.
Some parts of our land have seen great things. Others have seen murder, disease, and disaster.
Some parts
If
of
you
it have
look
seen all of
close
that.
enough, you can see the signs.
The signs.
A landscape can seem empty, desolate, when the sun sets low and the wind chills the blood. But the land is never empty.
Okay.
It echoes with the voices of those that have gone before. Pagan warrior kings, great gods, and fearsome beasts.
Okay.
Keep your eyes and ears open, and you'll know soon enough.
Okay. What are the
The
fens?
An ancient world of murky waters and whispering reeds.
Okay.
They surround us on all sides, trapping us here, so to speak, Take a
Okay.
walk tomorrow morning out across the shore, through the Fenland Eye. The Fens will be waiting.
We
like
crossed
those
through
who
the
dwell
Fenlands to
there.
get here.
They are always waiting.
They are always waiting. I'm always waiting for you to finish your
Where
fucking
is
sentence.
the treasure?
Oh dear, oh dear. You didn't really think it would be that easy, did you? Things that are lost are waiting to be found. But what of those precious items that have been hidden, stashed away, for good reason? Should we go looking for treasures we are not supposed to find?
You are talking nonsense, Mr. Hardacre.
Nonsense, is it? Well, we shall see.
Is he gonna storm off
Watch
again?
your back, Danvers. Not everyone in this town is as accommodating as myself.
Yeah, because Mr.
There are
Hardasser
those
is
who
real
won't take
accommodating.
too kindly to you digging up what should lay buried.
Okay.
That's enough questions, Danvers. If you
Well, yeah, that
insist
was
on
all of the
staying,
questions.
Think on what I have said.
Well, it's hard to think about anything
Just a
else.
lad, be careful what you go looking for.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep well.
Good night, Mr. Hardacre.
Yep, storms away. A warning to the curious. Cool. So where are you going? Are you done? You good? You alright? Nah, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Maybe I'll play more of this later. Not right now, though. This, oh my gosh. It drags. Even when there's something interesting happening, it's so... I don't like it. Oh. It says options, but it's the only one option. Go back. I would like to quit, please. No. Let me quit. Thank you. Abandon fate. Yes, please. I've given up on the fate. Oh my god. Oh my god. That one was so bad. I mean, like, okay, I don't want to throw any shade at the game itself, but it was so slow. And maybe if I had started with that game instead of playing a different game, which was rather enjoyable. It wasn't a horror game, despite the way that it set up with like the horror sounds and all that stuff. The first one, the test, was not actually a horror game. It tried, but it ended up with a really sweet message instead. And then this one, it was just so... Oh my god, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so slow. It drags. I'm so frustrated with that stupid game. So I'll play some actually scary games next week. I've got a few lined up that I know are actually scary. But I don't know the ending of, so hopefully they're also... I don't know. That game has a lot of really good reviews, so I'm like, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. It probably gets better later on, but it was so bad. Oh my god. I can't even with a real outro. I stream most Wednesdays on Twitch. I play better games than this, I swear. Or at least better games than that last one. The first one was pretty good. I post my streams over on YouTube. Sometimes. I haven't posted in a while. I'm working on getting it to the point where I actually... My cat's getting frustrated, so... Definitely time for bed. I'm working on getting to the point where I actually post Let's Play videos on YouTube as well, so I can condense my... streams down into smaller videos one day as soon as I figure out how to edit. I post things over on TikTok sometimes. I don't have a schedule, who cares. Cat videos. Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter if you want updates on when I post videos, when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, and occasional 3 a.m. thoughts. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry that you made it to this point. I don't know why. Oh my god. That one was so bad. Coca-Cola sponsor me. Good night. Everyone have a wonderful day. Wonderful night. Wonderful evening. Hashtag ghost cat. Hashtag where is ghost cat. Please rescue the ghost cat. I need the cat to be found. It killed me. I can't. Thank you for stopping by. Love you. See you later. Yeah. The first game was better, I swear. I'll be posting it on YouTube eventually, probably. Oh god. Oh my god.